So the first thing that you're gonna do, I've got almond milk. You can use regular milk. I just particularly on this, I like using almond milk because then when it's on the paper, I don't feel like there's old milk sitting on paper. So I like the almond milk idea better. It's a little bit thicker. So I just did the unsweetened original almond milk. Whatever you've got at home is totally fine. So you don't need that much. You really just need to cover the bottom of your pan. So I'm just taking this and I'm covering the bottom of my disposable pan. And my pan is a little bit, I'm gonna have to flatten that a little bit. You don't have to use a disposable pan. I do, but you don't have to. And in your box, you have some food coloring. So I'm gonna take this food coloring, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is we're gonna decide which colors we wanna do. So Madison, what do you think? What colors?
Let's do a green.
Okay.
I'm a fan of green.
Okay, so we're gonna do green.
And purple.
Okay, green and purple. So you can do as many colors as you wanna do. We're gonna do green and purple. So Madison, if you'll squirt the purple and I'm gonna squirt the green. So the cool thing about this is that you'll notice that the food coloring is not really going anywhere. You can see it, you need a good bit of it. And I could tell you all the sciencey reasons why this is, but I'm not gonna spend time doing that.
You can look it up if you want to know.
Okay, so that's not gonna really go anywhere, but what I'm gonna do in just a minute is I am going to squirt some dish soap, and then I'm gonna take my Q-tip and I'm gonna start to swirl it. And cool. The the dish soap acts as again, this is sciencey, but it allows that paint, the molecules in that paint, in that food coloring, to break apart. So you're just gonna swirl it. You wanna swirl it really good. And again, I actually probably used a little more milk than I needed to. And then you're gonna take your paper, and I cut my paper in half, and you're just gonna lay it down on top. And what you're basically doing is you're transferring that paint, the food coloring and the milk, you're gonna just transfer it onto your paper. Now when we took that green and purple, it kind of made a blackish color.
It didn't make a pretty color.
So it didn't really make a pretty color. So the reason you have so many of these is because we want you to keep playing with it. One thing that you can also do, you can do it like this, and that's gonna change the pattern.
That's cool.
So you can do that, and then you're gonna let that dry. Okay, so this one is done. If you'll give me just a second, I'm gonna pour this out and come back, and we're gonna do it one more time. Actually, Miss Madison's gonna do that real quickly.
Y'all watch me waddle away.
You can do this as many times as you want to do it. We've given you enough paper so that you can do it lots of times. So something that would be kind of cool, I know some of you are getting ready to go to college, some of you like to decorate your rooms. You can do this and then take all of these pieces of paper and you can frame them. So you could have lots of different frames of these, which would be really neat. So let's try one more. And this time I'm gonna use less milk because I think I used too much milk. All right, so here's my pan. I'm gonna flatten my pan. And I'm gonna put my my almond milk in there. I keep calling it paint, it's not paint. So that time I didn't use very much milk at all because I want the food coloring to be able to really be shown. So I'm gonna, actually this time, I think I'm gonna do like a red. So.
See, we're figuring out as we go too.
And let me do, what do red and yellow make? Do you know? Do they make, what makes purple? Red and blue.
Yeah.
Red and blue. Let's see if I can make a purple. Oh wait, that is purple.
It's okay.
Well, it's gonna be really purple. Okay, so this time I used red and purple. And now I'm gonna take my dish soap, this way, dish soap. I'm gonna squirt it in here. Now this time you can really see. See, I needed less. And do you see how, if you can see, it's gonna take this and then I'm gonna start mixing.
That's pretty this time.
And this makes a really cool print. And again, mix it up as much as you want to mix it up. Take your paper, lay it on top. What you're basically doing is then transferring that watercolor, or what's equivalent to watercolor, onto your, ooh.
Oh, that's good. There you go.
So there's that one. And you're gonna let it dry. So you can do this, you've got lots of color choices, you've got plenty of dish soap, you've got Q-tips, you've also, I'm sure, got Q-tips at your house. Just keep playing with this until you get the effect that you want. But the point is, you can do this lots of times. Then you've got this one, and you've got this one, and you could frame those together. You could do 4 or 5 of them and frame them together. And I'm specifically thinking about dorm rooms and things like that, and that would be a memory of Smile a Mile in this summer, which would be awesome to take with you wherever you go. So have a great day. Let us see your art. We'd love to see it. And also don't forget to share with us your bleach t-shirts, because Miss Madison and I want to see those as well.
Yes, I need some ideas on how I want to do one.
Yes. So have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye.